Hello students, my name is Arvind Rai from LPM Public School, which is situated in Gola Bazar, and I am your subject teacher of social studies. In our previous video, we have studied about house in villages and what are the different means of transport used in villages. In today's video, we are going to learn or we are going to study these 2 points, which is the work that people do in villages and secondly changes taking place in Indian villages. Okay, so these are the 2 points we are going to discuss, and in the last we are going to discuss the summary of the chapter. Okay, now when we are going to study about this topic, the work that people do in villages, what does it means? That in villages, what is the main occupation of the villagers for earning money, for running their livelihood? Okay, so what are the different works they are performing to earn money, that we are going to learn in this topic or under this topic. Secondly, what are the different changes taking place in Indian villages nowadays? In today's time, what are the different changes taking place in Indian villages? That points we are going to discuss in this video. And after the completion of these 2 topics, we are going to study the summary of the chapter. Later on, I am going to provide you the exercises in PDF form, by which you will be able to solve your exercises. That means fill in the blanks, true or false, match the column, answer the following questions in short, and answer the following questions in detail. Okay, so these you are going to get through PDF. Now, before starting the topic, I have a concern of yours regarding COVID-19, that please be safe at your homes, eat healthy and be healthy. Don't take stress, don't be panic. Okay. Now when we are going to discuss about the topic, what are the work that people do in villages? So firstly, what we have, the main occupation. What is the main occupation of villagers? Is farming. Okay, farming. Farming means growing crops. Farming means growing different variety of crops according to the climate of that place and according to the region in which they are living. Okay, so farming means growing crops. Growing crops, okay, is the main is the main occupation is the main occupation of the villagers. Okay, so firstly what we have in villages, farming. Farming is the main occupation that is practiced in villages by the villagers for their livelihood or for earning money. Secondly, what we have, cattle rearing. Secondly, we have cattle rearing. Okay, cattle rearing means different types of animals. For example, cows, buffaloes, goats. Okay, these type of animals come under the cattle category, and they are reared for their milk, meat, and for their skin. So these 3 products of these animals, cow, buffalo, goat, okay, and we can take also sheep. Okay, sheep we can connect to this in cattle rearing, that they are used for their milk, meat and skin. These materials are used for earning money by the villagers. Okay, so this comes in cattle rearing. They rear the cattle and they use their milk, meat and skin. After that, look at in your book on page number 27, we have pottery making. Okay, pottery making. Pottery making. After that, weaving, fishing and making of handicrafts. Weaving, fishing and making handicrafts. Okay, and making of handicrafts. Okay, weaving means they are weaving some type of clothes to wear. In fishing, they are catching fish and they are selling to the customers in the villages or towns for earning money. And after that, making of handicrafts. Okay, making of handicrafts means some special or antique monuments, or we can say something which is made by their hands. That type of materials come under the handicrafts products. Okay, so these are the secondary, or we can say these are the some important occupations of the villagers. They are practicing in villages. But when we talk about the main occupation in villages, that is farming. Okay, growing crops is the main occupation in villages throughout the country, because most of the people live in villages, and without crops, without eating, without having food, survival is not, we can say it is not possible. Okay, our survival is not possible without food. After that, we are going to talk changes taking place in Indian villages. What are the different changes that are taking place nowadays in our Indian villages? Okay, as compared to the ancient villages, or as compared to the villages of ancient India. Okay, so look at in your book on page number 27, changes taking place in Indian villages. Villages in India have changed a lot. Today, most of the villages are connected by good roads. Okay, earlier in our villages we were not having, we can say pakka road. Okay, we were not having concrete roads. We were traveling, or we were connected to the towns or cities by some muddy roads. Okay, but nowadays changes have taken place, and we have proper and permanent road which are connecting to towns and cities. So this is a drastic change which has taken place. After that, most villages have electricity, schools, health clinics and post offices. Nowadays, in today's villages, most of the villages have electricity. They have the facility of electricity. Some of the villages have 18 hours of electricity. Some villages have 24 hours of electricity. Okay, so facility of electricity is very good in today's villages. After that, we have proper schools. Either it is government or private schools, but we have the facility of schools. After that, we have health clinics or medical shops we can say general commodity shops, or we can say in general store shops and post offices. We have national level banks near to our villages, their branches near to our villages. So, as we talk about the development, it is a thing, development is a thing which has taken place, we can say, vastly in our villages. Villagers are not villagers, villages are nowadays somehow they are giving a competition to towns, or we can say some small cities. Okay, so as we have learnt earlier also that welfare of the villages is very much important for the welfare of the nation. So these developments somehow they are making the benefit of welfare being of the villages. Okay, that's why the government, the Indian government is taking a strict action regarding the development of villages nowadays. Now after that we are going to next page, that is 28 page number. Pumps have been put up in several villages, ensuring that women no longer have to walk long distances in search of water. When we talk about changes in present villages, earlier we have seen in many villages, for example in Rajasthan, we have problem today also. In today's world also, Rajasthan have the problem of searching of water, drinking water. In that villages, women are forced to walk very long distance to get some amount of drinking water. But in today's scenario, something is changed, something is taking place as a good thing. In today's world, in villages, in Indian villages, we are not having, almost we are not having this type of problem. After that, many farmers now use tractors to plow their land and machines to harvest the crop. In today's villages, most of the farmers have tractors to plow their field for the agriculture purpose, and they have machines to harvest the crops. Okay, so these are the changes which are taking place. As a result, there are fewer jobs for people in villages. So many people are moving from villages to towns and cities in search of jobs. But when we talk about the scenario of job, when we talk about job or how much people are having jobs in villages, so this is a something we can say it a negative aspect, because due to we are not having another option regarding earning money except all these farming, cattle rearing, pottery making, weaving, fishing and making of handicrafts. We don't have industrialization in villages. We don't have factories in villages. We don't have big hospitals and big government buildings. So there is a lack of jobs in villages. So there is a scarcity of jobs in villages. In this, we can say on this point, we have a slow rate of development in villages, we can say. Now students, after these points, what we have discussed till now, you are going to mention in your notebook, and after this we are going to learn about the summary of the chapter. That is villages of India, villages of India, we are going to read the summary of the chapter. Okay? Now see your page number 28. It is given most people in India live in villages. What does it mean? Nowadays also most of the people in India live in villages. Okay? Villages are different from towns and cities in many ways. When we compare villages and cities, I have given you the topics while differentiating the villages and cities. So on that type of some different basis, we have very much difference in villages and cities. They are different from each other in many ways. Now, houses in villages are built in different ways depending on the climate and the kind of materials found in a place. In our yesterday's video, we have discussed, we have learned that in different parts of our country, in different villages, houses are made on different methods. Okay, on the availability of the resources or materials to build their houses, either it is kacha house or pakka house, and according to their climate, what type of climate they have, so according to that they build their houses. So it should not be, means nature should not create a harm to their houses. Okay. After that we have the people of Indian villages are usually engaged in farming, cattle rearing, pottery making, weaving, fishing and the making of handicrafts. This point we have discussed just now, earlier, few minutes earlier, that what are the work or the main occupations in the villages. Okay, so we have discussed the farming, that is growing crops, is the main occupation of the villages. Cattle rearing, pottery making, weaving, fishing and making of handicrafts. These are the some main or we can say basic occupation in the villages. After that we have Indian villages have changed a lot in the recent past. After that we have discussed the second point, changes taking place in Indian villages. As we all know, as compared to ancient villages, we have much changed on the basis of villages. So these were the points which we have discussed in our 4 videos regarding your chapter Villages of India. Hope you all got your points very much clear, and I will provide you the PDF for your exercises. Till then, be safe, be healthy, and thanks for supporting. Thank you so much.